Hi, I thought it was time to say hello again in person before we get on to exercise 1.7, because this is one of the most important lessons. This will stand you in good stead for the rest of your career in classical languages, or in fact in any language. We've really got to get to grips with the verb. If we get this nailed, we're laughing. And if we don't, we're in trouble. It's not a threat, it's not a warning. I'm really just saying, this is important, let's get it right. Now, although this is an introduction to exercise 1.7, I'm not going to turn to exercise 1.7. I'm going to take very seriously the lesson in the book that introduces exercise 1.7. We must get on top of page 10. Let's turn to that now. So here's page 10, and I would like you to read it on your own before I say what I have to say about it. There's no point in me reading out loud now. You can pause this and read page 10 for yourself. Then we'll focus in and I'll talk a little bit more about it. On page 10, this textbook lays out in full the present tense of the verb amo, which means I love. And this will be the pattern for all the verbs that you'll be working with for the next week or two. If we learn this properly, we can do all the verbs. If we don't learn it properly, we can't do any of the verbs. And verbs are the heart of all sentences. That's how important this is. So let's read what he has to say. Amo, I love in the present tense. We've already met sum, which was an irregular but very important verb, but now we're going to see how regular verbs work. We'll begin with amo, meaning I love. Here it is in full in the present tense. Needless to say, you need to look carefully at the ending of each word. As you can see, each part of amo is made up of a stem in black ink and an ending here in green ink. The stem is all the way down the same, because of course all of these words mean something to do with loving. The ending changes in each case depending on who it is that's doing the loving. Am-o is I love, but amas is you love. Amat is he, she or it loves, while amamus is we love. Amatis is you, all of you, not just one person, but you plural love. And amant is they love. The persons are represented by the endings. The core meaning is represented by the stem. The first three parts of the verb are all singular. There's only one I. You on your own, or he or she or it. The fourth, fifth and sixth endings are all plural. We, that's I and my friends, we. You and all of your friends, that's you plural. And he, she or it and all of them over there, that's they. You ought to be able, by heart, to recite fluently amo, amas, amat, amamos, amatus, amant. And you ought to know that each of those words means I love, you love, he, she or it loves, we love, you love, they love. You don't have to be able to say it very fast, but you must say it confidently and fluently and accurately. Amo, amas, amat, amamos, amatus, amant. I love, you love, he, she or it loves, we love, you love, they love. When you can do that, eyes closed, by heart, no mistakes, ever, then you move on. Moving down the page, he demonstrates how amo has been the pattern for other verbs, and he chooses an example is canto. And you can see that canto, cantas, cantat, cantamus, cantatus, cantant goes exactly like amo, amas, amat, amamus, amatus, amant. Of course, it doesn't mean the same thing because the stem has changed. So instead of amo, I love, it's canto, I sing. But once you know amo, amo, amas, amat, amamus, amatus, amant, I love, you love, he, she, it loves, we love, you love, they love, then of course you know canto, cantas, cantat, cantamus, cantatus, cantant. I sing, you sing, he, she, it sings, we sing, you sing, they sing. And then of course you'll know all the verbs in the following exercise. Now let's go ahead to exercise 1.7 and practice manipulating these endings and using the verbs. So here we are at last, ready to tackle exercise 1.7 part 2, where we're going to translate 10 Latin verbs into English. 2a, ambulant, clearly made from a stem and an ending. The ending is nt, the rest is the stem. And you'll remember from amo, amas, amat, amamus, amatus, amant, I love, you love, he, she, it loves, we love, you love, they love, that the nt ending indicates that they are performing the verb. Ambulant is different from amant. It doesn't mean they love. Amant means they love. Ambulant means they do something else. And we'll find at the top of the page a very helpful vocabulary list. Ambulo means I walk. Now ambulo means I walk. Ambulant, of course, means they walk. Over to you now for exercise 1.7, part 2, A to J. And it's exactly the same in reverse for part 3, where we're asked to translate English into Latin. 3a, we praise. Well, if we look at the top of the page, we'll find the vocabulary list, which will tell us the verb we should be working with. There it is there on the right hand side. Laudo means I praise. But of course we can't simply write laudo down for the answer. Laudo isn't the answer. Laudo means I praise. We want the Latin for we praise. So we're going to have to change the ending, which says I praise, that's laudo, into laud something else for we praise. What was it again? Amo, amas, amat, amamus, amatus, amant. I love, you love, he, she, it loves, we love, you love, they love. It's the first person plural we're looking for, the fourth in the list. Amo, amas, amat, amamus. If amamus means we love, laudamus will be the answer for we praise. So we need to be thinking in terms of stems and endings. You'll find the stems in the vocab list and the endings one page back, or by now perhaps in your own head. If you can say amo, amas, amat, amamus, amatus, amant, and know that they mean I love, you love, he, she, it loves, we love, you love, they love, then all you've got to do is work with these Lego pieces, changing stems and endings. So 3a, we praise, laudamus. Over to you for the rest of the exercise.